Greetings everyone, this is Team Crypto and I am Anod from Trincomalee. I am the leader of this team and there are other members, Harsha Chaturanga from Haliagoda, Shashin from Gampaha. There are 5 teams we plan to do a superhero game. But eventually we came with the idea of having a fantasy game because there are some other characters such as urban legend and Brazilian mythology. Basically we are very interested in mythology, so we search for what are the Brazilian mythological character we can use in our game. So we found some characters are very interesting that we can use in our game and very easy to animate. So we came up with a hybrid game idea. So the theme we chose is urban legend and kind of a local superhero, and we are using also a Brazilian mythological character. So after we chose the theme, our first task was to choose a very good story. So we came up with a storyline. First of all, we thought of a main character. We love female lead character in the game because now we can see that the female lead characters are showing more often in all the 3D animation games. So our character also a female lead character and she is a gay. So she had a girlfriend and she and her girlfriend was in a SWAT team, and they were very successful in their assaults in the past. And in the last war, this main character's the girlfriend died. So after that she was very worried about that trauma and she gave up fighting. I mean, she's expecting to die because whenever the fight comes, she won't fight back. Whenever you are hitting her, she won't hit back because she is not fighting anymore. After she came back to a beautiful village in a forest, she's starting helping the local people. And while doing that, one great day, one trauma happens at that village, and she's getting a superpower. She's getting a urban legend power from Brazilian mythological character. So that's one of the scene. So we are using Unity to develop this game, and also we are using Unreal Engine to do some very tiny cutscenes. And after that we have to choose a game title. So we go to Google and search for the wolf's other names. How can we call wolf in Portuguese? Because Portuguese is a language of Brazil, no? So basically Portuguese might work well. So in Portuguese they call wolf loba, especially the female wolf. I want to explain why this game is going to be a great game. So we know a lot of game. Some people like to play Battlefield. Battlefield is a very good shooting game, third-person shooting game, and the other people, they like to play a fantasy, good-looking game such as Prince of Persia, Assassin's Creed. But the problem with these games are like whenever a guy or girl start playing a game, so they don't know what the stopping point. They're like, when do we have to stop playing the game? When do we stop playing game? Whenever it's getting bored. Shooting games goes like this. You have to shoot down some enemies, and level by level you have to upgrade. You have to upgrade your weapon and stuff. So whenever you are playing a shooting game, whenever you keep shooting people, eventually you will get to know that okay, I am shooting more frequently, so I have to stop playing this game. And it works on the other way as well. But our game goes like this. In the past she was in a SWAT team and she did some missions, so it goes like this. So whenever we are playing this game as the fantasy character, her past pops in. So like whenever something is happening, she is thinking about the past, and the game player who is playing the game has to go to that past and shoot down some enemies and come back and help some people in the fantasy character, and when she gets the power. And whenever you go to the SWAT team, you can get the superpower, and whenever you come back in this fantasy village, and you can't shoot down enemies because you are not going to have a gun. So while a player playing this game, they won't get a feeling like this is kind of boring, because this game is very hybrid, and this is the first ever game comes with this kind of concept, and you have to go and come back as a third person shooter and a fantasy game player. So I'm pretty sure this game will work eventually, and thank you so much for listening.